Alright, action.
I'm not ready. Sorry. Sorry. Given your experience, would you go back again?
To where?
University. Having done it once, obviously.
Maybe, yeah. I miss it sometimes when I think about the fun that I had. But obviously the learning. But
Sure.
the fun as well.
The fun.
I had a lot of fun at university. But I also really miss going to school and sitting down at a desk and learning and taking notes. I know that might sound a bit weird, but it's true.
No.
I am a bit of a nerd.
You know what I like about working is that I go home and won't probably imagine about homework.
You have
No,
three
no,
kids.
I was about
you have
to
three
say.
kids, Clara. You have 3 times the homework.
Yeah, but okay, honestly, sometimes I forget.
You forget that you have children?
No, I forget that they have homework. Man, see, when teachers take with it, like, I'm so sorry if it happened.
Or if your kids are listening, I'm so sorry for that.
They might, but they should remember they've got homework, you know?
Okay, on the topic of homework.
Não commencez, no. Oh, okay. Hi. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to...
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our channel.
Another episode of Konekte. Nou ta kota di un grand merci pour tout le monde qui tune in for the first episode. Nous vraiment apprécier tout bon moun l'encouragement qui nous gagne, tout ça support.
All the shares, all the likes, all the comments. Thank you, everyone. It was really appreciated.
And welcome back.
Welcome back. So before we jump into our first segment, I just want to give you guys a little bit of context. So recently, Cable & Wireless had the honor of hosting a 2-day training session in collaboration with our Microsoft partner, Liquid C2. So this training covered the Microsoft 365 Fundamentals certification, also known as MS900. And it brought together so many different people from so many different organizations, all of which I believe are our corporate customers, as well as some students and teachers from the University of Seychelles, and even some of our Cable & Wireless staff. So I got to attend the training and I got to sit for the exam. And I'm quite happy to say that I passed. So our first guest today also attended the training and sat for the exam, and she was successful as well. And she also sits at the very heart of shaping the next generation of tech leaders in Seychelles. And that is none other than the head of the Department of Computing and Information Systems at the University of Seychelles, Mrs. Sabira Franco. Welcome, Mrs. Sabira Franco.
Thank you.
Yes. You want to...
No, I think before we delve into, the training and everything that was incorporated, maybe you could introduce yourself to our audience, what it is that you do, and...
Yeah. Actually, my name is Sabira Franco, and I'm the head of department of the University of Seychelles. Currently, in the program, we have three programs on the department. We have 2 degrees and 1 diploma. And like she said, all our students, tout le bon moment, participent de sa training, the 2-day training, which was very insightful pour eux. Et basically, nous là par ici pour nous development future generations anyway dans the quality that they need pour in the field of work. Okay, Momo had to keep leadership. Digitalization is a thing nowadays. That's what we're doing at UNICE. Have a program qui nous peut faire de sa workforce.
Before we go into all of that, can I just say how refreshing it is pour nous and Madame de sa position? In fact,
yes,
even my colleague aussi is part of the STEM.
Women in STEM.
Women in STEM.
Yeah, I really vouch for women in fields that are traditionally male-dominated.
The only one in my department. The only female in my department, in all men.
Yeah, way to go us.
Very, very nice to point that out.
C'est ça qui me compte, comme si qui est moi bonne jeune fille qui peut venir pour avoir une qualité profession. Moi vraiment content. Actually, one of the two de nou ban courses.
I noticed some of them
Yes.
that came for the training actually. Yeah, and there's even a student from the University of Seychelles that's actually interning
Yes,
at
yes.
Cape Wireless, and she
Yeah.
sat for the training as well,
Yes,
and
she
she
did.
passed.
Shamira.
Shamira,
Yeah.
yeah. Shout out to Shamira. So yeah, we're very proud of her, and we're very happy to have you here as a woman in STEM.
Thank you.
So I wanted to ask you,
Mhm.
how did you find the training and the exam? I'll give you my opinion in a second.
Okay, personally, the training was fantastic. Mwen apren ta kek sos, yon ke sos mwen de sa konen, beso mwen aprofondi an ti pe plis. Akos like teknoloji e kek sos ki pe tou les ou pe evolye.
Yeah.
E Microsoft osi, tazan ta pe update tout ban tools, whatever. E sa ined mwen pou apren etan nouvo kek sos ou Microsoft at the same time, more professional development. But the exam itself, from what should happen, the test, the training that the test questions that we worked on, travaillé là comme si pour être capable de faire ça l'examen, non. Ça l'examen itself, le monde était comme si it was okay, mais seulement comme si it was very tricky.
No, I can relate to
It
that.
was very tricky, oui. Seulement, anyway, on study. And like I said, it's just common sense. Après, haven't poetry Microsoft. Anyway, how my year do avec par exemple Microsoft MS365 is all about cloud concept avec some
Exactly.
Microsoft
The products and services.
products, après compliance, security,
Billing.
whatever. At the end of the day, si on apprend un peu ça, it's just common sense après le voir faire à l'examen. It's just what is a bit tricky pour moi.
I don't think you should feel bad. That was mostly
Tricky.
mon study, the couple of days that we had, mon study, mon pastoha on the notes. I watched the YouTube videos. I did the practice exams on the website. I was so confident going in. And then I sat down on the day of the exam at TGMI. And when I looked at the questions, I was thinking, this is really not straightforward. But anyway, I think the good thing about it is that it forces you to not just look at things in the theoretical sense. So you're not just learning to absorb the information. You're learning to actually have, put that into practice at some point. And I think that brings me to my next question.
Okay.
Can you tell me the importance of, students being exposed to industry collaborations such as this one before they go out into the workplace?
Pareil, nous, unissons tout en nous vivre un petit peu plus avec l'industrie. À cause nous, on the side of academia. Nous do the academic part, but c'est mon industrie plays a great role comme si pour bridge ça gap entre l'industrie avec academia. So ça bonne initiative is very good. It's very good pour nous bonne étudiants pour autres kind of field of industry, how it is out there. Après, at the same time, pour les autres bout académique.
Because I think we've also seen this quote in a mamai ki vin fè internship versus ban mamai ki pan fè internship dan similar industry and ban mamai ki fè sa internship de sa industry so carrying, they tend to assimilate better into a working environment because of their exposure. So I think I very much agree with what you're saying, is that it is very important that u gay expose to sa ban environment, sa ban condition, and sa ban even the materials and the products that you're going to be using
in the real world.
Yeah.
Because more speaking from my own experience, when I came back, so I studied abroad, I did my degree and my master's. I came back thinking, I've got it all sorted. I'm just gonna slide back into the work environment and it's gonna be fine. When I tell you, I was lost and I had doubts. Did I choose the right field of work? Am I as smart and confident as I thought I was? And in hindsight, I wish I had maybe done a gap year in between my degree and my master's to go into the industry, maybe do an internship, and then come back into the workplace. I think it's important. Like you said.
Very important. It's very important to have industry collaborations like cable and wireless. Like internship, we have students that, like you mentioned, Shamira is on internship. We plan to send more students on internship just to bridge the gap, like I've said, because it's very important. Like the certificates itself, it provides you to industry like scenarios. So the urban mama if first had exam aussi so at the end of the day, there's the field of work so that very so become a competitive candidate amongst les autres du monde ki pon fè sa ban kalite certification, e ki pon gan izan men gen expose avèk ban district. So I think industry exposure pare ban collaboration koum ha, it's very good. E nou look forward pou kom si pou ban diferent collaboration koum sa anko, ek ban les autres compagnie.
You might have noticed I've been a bit quiet when you guys have been discussing the certification just because mopoko sit down for the exam. I haven't done the course. So pare ko ban mon pare mo ki nun fini pas nou stage l'école and we want those certifications. How does UNICE help us get there? And
Paris MS 365, ki nou soupe, we're talking specifically about the MS 365. The MS 365, ou pa bezwen spesifikman de an IT background la de. Because it's generalized, so Microsoft products, tools, and security, you don't have to. So, malo kote UNICE, we want to become a Microsoft partner as well. So, nous pouvons on a différents programmes. If we become a Microsoft partner, nous pouvons avoir différents programmes qui can aide ou aide ban ti moun ki pare ou pe di. So this is one way of doing it. And we do offer short course as well, ki tailor-made based on ban different organizations needs. Comme si nou pa ka exist pa yon for example, Excel. We just don't focus on like Microsoft has a content that they offer. So those content, mais seulement, at the end of the day, mette ou la compagnie est unique. Different organizations have different tools, different façons. So, ou ka vini, ou koman yon compagnie ou di nou kom sa, okay, your staff would usually do this. So we can tailor-made one Excel course just for you.
Oh, that's great. I didn't even know that actually.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm happy that you mentioned that you don't need to be, from an IT background, because I think there's a misconception out there that unless on a course, the ICT or in IT, these courses are not for you. And we've seen from the participants that that's simply not true. And I am actually very interested in, although hearing how difficult the exam was.
You'd be fine. You'd be
No,
fine.
it's okay.
I actually was quite glad to see that on the cable and wireless side, we had a variety of different people from different departments that came and sat to do the exam and to sit for the training actually with us over the 2 days. So there were people from the sales team, there were people from our department, which is product innovations. So it was quite widespread, and
Very
it was
diverse,
nice. It was nice to see. What I wanted to ask you as well is, given that you're from, the field of education, would you say that certifications like the one that we the one that we sat for, would you say that they're becoming just as valuable as like the traditional academic qualifications, a degree, a master's, a diploma?
In my perspective, lo kote IT, anyway, me personally, I see the technical certificate has more values. Don't get me wrong, academic certification is very good, but the technical certification, it gets you the hands-on. Comme si vous besoin, ou actually, like you said, ou degree, masters, c'est more you got to the field of work là, and you done the difficulty.
Oui.
So, having technical certifications, e don ou sa ban hands-on, ban tools ou pe travaye avek ou. Par exemple, you get to the field of work, like fasil pou wak, ou fini an sa ban certifications, which is technical. So, technique, sa ve di, whatever you're learning is whatever you're going to do out there.
And I recall as well during the training, I think at the start of the training, that having one of these certifications automatically gives you an advantage over other candidates going in to apply for the same jobs as you. So if you were going to apply for a junior job, perhaps consider giving you a senior role.
Yeah.
If you have those, industry. They follow HR, but I mean, yeah, because you have that advantage over the other candidates.
Yeah. Anyway, pareil, we have the MS 900, but this is the start of different certifications qui available dans Microsoft. So all these certifications to salarié do technical, il y en a des gens qui opt for the technical courses, they opt for the academic ones. Moi, is as much as important, as much as, comme si today des autres, ça keni sont, ça keni sont, sont valés. Le côté académique as well as le côté technical, so professional courses. À cause de notre monde, on peut faire interview de le droit de travail, so pour préférer. Puis pour un monde qui a sa certification à cause de technique, so connaît qu'ils ont pu faire. Comparé avec des monde qui a sa, academic background. Yeah.
So for those kids, the people that are listening at home today, people that are interested in perhaps going for a technical certification like Microsoft certification. I know the MS 900 has actually been discontinued now. It doesn't mean that it's not recognized anymore. It just means that it's Microsoft is updating the exam and is going to be changing the name of the certification going forward. So it doesn't mean that there are no more similar Microsoft fundamental certifications. It just means that that one has, for now, been taken off the shelf. But the certification is recognized as a lifetime achievement. What I was going to ask, I'm digressing, is where can somebody go to basically apply for one of these exams? We sat for hours at Gimwell. Yeah. So if a student was interested, somebody listening at home, a non-technical professional, or somebody that's just interested in pursuing a path.
Usually these technical exams are done at a Pearson View Center. So for now, Gimwell is a Pearson View Center. But UNICE, we are working. Hopefully this year we'll have our own Pearson View Center whereby students can come and do the certifications. Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you.
That is very good to know, especially given that cable is now going into the direction of, having Microsoft licenses available. Not much point having tools if people don't know how to use them.
Exactly.
So it's good that we can have it available to everyone and to the companies who make do of these licenses.
And going into what you said about cable actually selling Microsoft licenses, we need to know what we're selling. So it's important to us that our staff are certified and are able to tell customers the value of what they're actually purchasing. So it's important to us all around. So thank you so much, Mrs. Faku. It's been really great having you on.
Before we head off, I just want to know, like, more passes about Digimon, who's in ITL. Sometimes the things they talk about might sound like jargon, but what do you have to say to the girls out there to encourage them to go into this field? What is the enrollment like at UNICE, gender-wise? Do we have
a ratio?
For now, in the two programs, it's balanced.
Oh, that's
yes,
good.
It's balanced. That's why I love it. It's balanced. I see that nowadays, comme si plus ou moins plus filles pe komanse entre de teknoloji a cause nou tan ti nan perception ki Haiti, ou nan tete lo pati a tout se exom.
It's a male field.
Oui. Mais a comme là, mon quoi, il y en a beaucoup madame qui lève, beaucoup de filles qui lève, ne réaliser pour dire Haiti is not only for men.
Yes.
Oui.
Yeah, and you two are testament to that. So well done, you guys.
Of course.
Actually, Multi-field course, like my degree course. I was the only one. It was me and 50 guys. And we were doing a very male-dominated subject, which is like networking. So it was like hardware and config and all of that. And I remember thinking, I'm like, what am I doing here?
And now look at you.
No. I mean, I don't do networking anymore. It's been years since my degree, but it's a good foundation of knowledge to have being in the field that we're in. Yeah. So I really encourage all girls that have interest in the field of technology, STEM, to not be scared of going into a room with even if you're the only woman in the room, you'll be fine.
Yes.
Believe in yourself. You've got this.
Yeah. Encourage the tool, but
what she said.
UNICE, oui. Yeah, in UNICE, so degree. We have a diploma. The diploma is very technical. Okay, you don't have very hands-on skills qui a pour dans notre travail pour capable comme si il pouvait être sa diploma. Very good diploma. Et nous degree aussi qui nous en collaboration avec Sergi. It's very good. We have all the on a tout bonne spécialisation qui out there peut demander. On a bonne spécialisation qui peut demander out there qui peut aider avec sa digital transformations qui nous paye national. Anyway, it's a national. I don't know if it's a national priority, but il y a drive qui c'est l'entier peut demander ben différentes organisations aussi. Everything so because of digital transformation. So
this is
one thing. And it's definitely something that cable is pushing.
So
very much for.
One way is to come to our degree at UNICE.
Hear that? Go to UNICE, do your degree. Yep. So thank you so much, Mrs. Swako. So It's a Friday actually on the day that we're
Yeah.
filming this. So have a lovely weekend.
Thank you. same to
TGIF.
you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, I've been bragging about women in STEM, women in STEM. What is STEM?
Science, technology, engineering, and maths.
It's the E. The E always gets me.
Engineering.
I was thinking environment.
Wow. Well, speaking of engineering, we actually have one of our engineers here today from the business support and
The same engineer that sat in on the first session and almost ran out the door.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. We'd like to introduce our engineer, our colleague from the business support and innovations team, Mr. Terence Payet. Welcome to the show, Terence. Thank you for
Or
coming on.
TP for short.
Thank you very TP.
TP.
Definitely TP for sure.
You know,
Yeah.
TP is also an abbreviation for
For toilet paper.
Well,
Not
yeah.
for toilet paper.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
So let's just go for Terence.
Terence, they bullied at your body. Anyway, Terence, thank you for coming. So initially we had a whole segment planned for you, but we've recently had a whole fiber rollout upgrade. Automatiquement upgrade customers that's on a home fiber broadband.
For free.
They didn't even have to do anything. We just did it for you. You're welcome.
For free.
And we keep talking a lot about home fiber, and then we do get questions coming in. So, Terence, maybe your cause is, what's a fiber?
Okay. Well, fiber is just la lumière peut passer des câbles, des câbles. Qui comparé avec normal Ethernet cable pour servir qui est connecté derrière au computer ou les un petit peu plus fin. Et juste la glace là-dedans et la lumière peut passer là-dedans. So this is
What was it before fiber? Like we upgraded our network from
It's a copper. That's not all.
copper, yeah. This is it. Just copper.
Yeah.
Après, on upgrade it to
and
fiber.
what is the difference between copper and fiber? In terms of speed, in terms of the infrastructure?
Well, pour quelque chose, définitivement, le côté speed. Vous gagnez plus speed, le fiber comparé avec copper. Because des différentes technologies, et fiber is the new one. Pas peut dire que copper pas peut évoluer, mais seulement fiber.
Fiber is the way to go, basically.
Yeah.
It's not about nun was practically to no clear from copper. We've already moved them to fiber.
Yes.
We've already moved everyone?
To côté la case, yes. Obviously, non a ban l'exception pareil côté client, by client, customer, by corporate customers qui ça. Ils terminent le fiber, les autres switch les autres après sortir à copper les autres l'équipement.
Fiber at home for me. I say visualize it like on my modem or router. I never know which word it is. Is it router? Is it modem? Is it the same thing?
ONT, but okay.
Pour appeler router, please.
Mais mon papa dit, mon petit tati, I'll make switch on and off the ONT. What do I tell her?
If she wants to be in STEM, she can start early.
Okay. Anyway, is it a yellow cable?
Yes.
And the yellow cable connects to on the wall.
Il y a une petite boîte. Sa boîte ordinairement est sortie à l'oppoto. Ça, quand il sorti à l'oppoto, il y a une petite affaire côté split bunch fiber par là tout dans la case. Mais c'est après t'es sorti à l'oppoto, of course, il vient des petites boîtes. Après une petite boîte, il vient le router ou ONT ou CPE.
Terence, I know okay, copper favorably, but fiber is still better. In what way? Is it okay faster? Yes, and I suppose no one necessary pour nous boost clear from copper to fiber.
Well, fiber c'est première question c'est speed. Après deuxième l'interférence.
Okay.
Okay, that's interesting.
Copper est prone for l'interférence. So un simple exemple, si on a un gros câble courant qui peut passer au copper line, so il prone for l'interférence. Comparé avec fiber, given qui glace
And it's light, yeah.
on va gagner quelque chose avec.
Justement, because of l'interférence, I know, there's une excitation pour dire, nouvelles possibilités pour gagner différents internet packages. Mon côté, moi, je préfère faire research just because mostly pour bénéfice, moi, I've also read that with satellite, you get interference and how pour notre topologie Seychelles fiber is better. What are your views on this?
Well, okay, satellite comparé avec well, des différentes technologies, right? So, si tu parles de satellite, il y a mon casque tout dit, so il y a low orbit
Okay.
avec as a high orbit one. So low orbit you go and you EMC leave it. Okay? So in a term que nous serve appelle latency. So how fast would transmit data. So low orbit li a cause it bas. So you it leave it. But c'est mal again li prone for police interference.
And why is that?
Because when now base look you serve frequency. So base look par exemple soleil ou l'appli ou divan. Tout ça là is very old.
And Seychelles being a tropical climate, we get a lot
Yes.
of rain. So
Yes.
We got
and you
Listen-
say with fiber there's no interference?
Fiber n'a pas d'interférence avec fiber. The only désavantage que vous gagner avec fiber, c'est ce qui est le côté meilleur setup pour fiber network.
What do you mean by setting up the fiber network?
On prend l'exemple le côté par ISP, right? So, soon mal design of fiber network, of course, it will affect it. Because by the matter, I'm cause something called latency, which is how fast data transmit. So, soon mal setup for fiber network, you see to be prone for latency. Okay? Latency pa base, la glace là-dedans, is bonifier quelque chose pour mettre avec sa fibre. Par exemple, on a un router autour.
Yes.
Après, mettre quelque chose par derrière, pour connecter à quelque chose, pour connecter à quelque chose. So, tout ça là, il y a ajoute hop, il y a ajoute latency on top of ça. So, ça ben un peu ben.
Is there anything that I was more personal, I could more stay the way my internet is set up. I've got my router in my room. More deo, sometimes I will lose the connection. Malika, maybe on your side, explain. Is there anything that I can do to make my system better?
Well, I suppose you could always look into a Wi-Fi mesh or a Wi-Fi extender, but given that it's wireless, you will still not retain the entirety of the speed offered by your package.
But mama po still capable connected pa to Mali.
Ou still capable connected par to wireless, your speed will naturally be a little bit slower compared to if you were directly connected to your router or your ONT.
I suppose it's a good thing cable na build everyone.
Mais again, par exemple, on a où, comme là, tu nous ben CPU, nous ben router, qui nous donne, il support Wi-Fi 7, right? So, Wi-Fi 7, obviously, we got you higher speed.
Highest internet speed.
Okay?
And that's another thing, I do the marketing, right? And what we had to really educate people on, and still, even, and lemos mobili, puji, no upgrade no ban system na like you're mentioning Wi-Fi 7. Ubezo FSC, puji, uban device, then connected to her network, is compatible
With
in order
Wi-Fi
to
7.
achieve the
Yeah.
highest speed. Because, no offense, super savvy or a model iPhone 10 or something. You're not going to get that speed just because system are that
It's
compatible.
off, exactly.
Yeah.
You need to make sure that all your devices are in line with.
Of course.
Yeah,
Ça, il y a quelque chose, des petits problèmes qu'il y a avec les batteries. Parce que par contre, ce device qui a passé pour le Wi-Fi 7, tout ça là, est old. Mais c'est après, il y a quelque chose aussi, tu es old encore, l'interférence avec Wi-Fi 7. So yes, you get the speed. Mais c'est à cause de qui spectrum qui peut, the space qui peut transmettre data, you see to anything, except l'exemple radio, par microwave, ou télévision, soumet tout, ça router ou télévision, par exemple, qui a fait l'interférence pour sur you.
I did not know this. I think come see how positioning
Oh yes.
your router next to certain appliances will mess up your experience. So that's luckily I don't know about you.
Because ultimately, qui nous dit clear, par les temps, staff even no site pour mettre ONT. C'est pas tous les exactement côté. À cause par exemple, il faut dire additionner mettre avec au floor. Ça aussi tout. À cause si tout bas,
And not
mettre
in a-
à terre, you see tout.
Yeah, but-
Au floor, when the tiles are there, so.
Not in
ça
a
là,
cupboard as well.
Moyate.
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 Yeah. So tout ça
I will fix that.
But I would encourage you to look into the Wi-Fi mesh, right, Terrence?
Even
Like
Wi-Fi mesh.
if you're not getting your coverage outside, I would recommend getting a Wi-Fi mesh from Cable & Wireless. I mean, from Cable & Wireless, you work here. Just go to customer service.
I like how she just puts me on the spot. But okay. Yes,
Yes, right.
I will be looking into a Wi-Fi mesh. Terrence, comme si pour moi là, I don't know, like, mon travail cable pour stack up. I am still fascinated by how nous prenons un cable normalement coûte tout ça la case. Comme si I don't see it. I don't see the cable. Moi, par contre, il faut qu'il passe. So maybe explain to the viewers how we get internet to their homes, because when you don't think about it, do you? You don't think about how you're getting the internet to your home.
You just know
But
that
it's
you
a
have
really
internet.
fascinating process, and Mopedimon involved in making that happen for us to be able to consume the data that we do.
A lot of things going on behind the scenes, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
to power that ChatGPT everyone seems to love. My ChatGPT, big glitch. But we're not gonna go
Maybe
cover
because you
that.
use it too much.
It's not. It's not. I try not to, just because I like to keep the old brain cells working. But sometimes you need it. Like, for example, I was using it to translate something into Creole. It is glitching.
I don't think the model is
Anyway,
trained.
no take
We're
away
digressing. Yeah,
from
go on, Terrence.
Terrence, it's fine.
Okay, so we'll start from the top. So obviously, internet starting from the off. So
Mm.
après tom lo ISP call mainly no brain ça, right?
And that's at
At head office.
It's a secret.
go on.
Yeah, so the brain li qui fait décision côté pour envoyer trafic. Si o trafic est local, il peut envoyer la local, si pour aller dehors, il peut envoyer dehors. Après sorti, même la étape là l'autre l'équipement, ça l'équipement li, on met les appeler un contrôle. Ça contrôle, il contrôle o router dans la cour. Okay? So before il tombe le router dans la cour, il y en a une petite affaire qui s'appelle un splitters.
Okay.
So, okay. So from sa control, il y a un diffé qui sorti, tape le sa splitter, après a splitter split to every lacage.
Oh, so it's
So-
like one cable.
One cable après
Goes
split.
through like a splitter and then it goes.
Et ça l'avantage avec fibre, new fiber. Clairement, il servi wavelength. So qu'à casser single fiber, des tas. So that's l'avantage avec.
And Cable and Wireless is the only telecoms to have a 50G PON. Actually, we're the first in Africa to have a 50G PON network. And this is something we've been bragging about for a period. 50G PON, 50G PON. No.
Quoi ça?
Well, 50 G points, you don't know this, là. It you, well, we gagner 50 gigs. C'est moi, again, qu'il y a une petite misconception de côté ça, about 50 gigs. Right? So 50 gigs, il y a sa connexion from sa contrôle, qui m'a dit d'aller, ça est sorti à l'eau sa bande splitters. Okay? So, the more la case one on 50 gig connection, so, ça y est cassé, so, quand you, ordinairement, ça va, on dit, it get properly calculated, sir, eh? It's not something he's joking, okay, no, have 50. It's properly calculated, sir. So, nous connaissons pour dire qu'il faut la de area pendant la case, ok? So, nous pouvons nous 50, pendant 50 jupons là, un customer qui fait besoin de 10 gig, for example,
Yeah.
or 5 gig. So, nous properly size ça, basé sur sa split.
You segment it based on
Segment.
specific customer requirements.
Yes.
Okay, and the 50G PON ensures that everyone is getting, the fast
Exactement.
speed that everyone is after.
Yeah,
Well,
and if
that was the main
yeah.
reason qui nous towards 50 jupons. First, is when you nuclear the best speed.
so if a specific organization requires more speed, then you would segment that accordingly.
Yes,
Luzukuti.
yes.
I feel good knowing that this is in such good hands. Like
Yeah, like I said, like there's a whole team behind the scenes that makes sure that all of this is happening. So thank you. And thank you for explaining this so clearly. Now I can go home and I can explain much that that please patu salani because there's light in there.
don't touch the ONT.
The ONT. The ONT.
So thank you so much, Terrence. It's been really nice having you on as one of our colleagues and an engineer at Cable and Wireless. We appreciate your time. Thank you. And have a nice weekend. It is Friday.
Thank you very much.
TGIF.
Yeah. GIF.
Actually, Terrence, before you go, maybe you should give Monica and I a little quiz just to make sure we really understood what you've explained to us.
Okay, so what is fiber?
It is light.
No.
It is
like
it is fiber optics. It is glass that carries light and data.
Very good, very good. So come on, yeah, I'm in fiber then I go.
I'll let you answer all the questions. Go ahead. I'm not even
I
gonna
suspect it's because she's forgotten the answers. So you bring it through the cable. that is connected on a cabinet that then goes through splitters. And then it goes to your ONT, which is your router or modem.
Well done.
Which is, in other words, Sapsiwan block.
Very good.
Quick question. Is higher latency better or lower latency better?
Lower latency.
Well done.
Contrary to the name high latency, that is not good. That means you've got more lag.
Very good.
Slower
Well
internet.
done. Well done.
Very good.
Oh,
She listened.
ela vai aqui bem wireless.
Well done. Very proud of you.
Deu man mana kan question?
But no, that's it.
O que você não tu question?
She was like, relax.
What is?
We're done. Thank you. Thank you, Terrence.
Welcome.
Been nice having you on.
Thank you.
I think that was
Good.
very informative. Like I've learned a lot, and I'm pretty sure people at home have also learned a lot. And if you haven't, you can just come back and rewatch the episode.
Or you can just ask one of us if you ever see us on the street.
Except for me, I am unavailable.
You know, after all of that, I think I can say you're an honorary woman instead.
Thank you. Thank
Well
you.
done. I'm giving you a degree.
Do you think I can put that on my LinkedIn? Honorary woman in STEM.
I think you can. I think you can.
Okay, so after the 2 sessions that we've had, what are some of your key takeaways?
My key takeaways from Mrs. Farquhar, I thought it was really interesting to know that if I wanted to pursue further education, I can go to UNICE, see what technical courses they have on offer. If I wanted to go further down the Microsoft route, I can go and see what future examinations are coming up at the Gimoel Institute, as it's a Pearson View Center, like she was saying. And I think I'm actually going to do that. I think I want to continue.
I think I might join you. For me, I think, it was also the emphasis on how these certifications translate to real life. And when you go into the working environment, how you get an advantage because upe actually serve ban keksos.
You're putting the theory into practice, essentially.
Yeah, but you're getting hands-on practice before you go into the real world.
Yeah.
So I think that's definitely something that everyone needs to consider is that, you get an advantage when you make use of all of these tools that's available to you.
And I would recommend, actually, if you get the chance to, have a gap year, go into the industry, work alongside people that have been doing this for years, you'll pick up so much more experience than you would if you leap straight into a master's degree like I did. I mean, I don't regret my path, my educational journey, but I think it could have gone a little differently if I'd chosen a different route. And I would recommend that people look into that because I've seen like how the interns they're doing at Cable.
Yeah.
They're learning so much on the job. I'm so proud of them.
Yeah, like the one that we mentioned, Shamira, she's actually built a platform for us that we're making
So
use
proud
of.
of her.
She's really good.
Shout out again, Shamira.
And
We love you here.
on Terrence's side, like it was really interesting for me, like I said, I'm fascinated by how they bring the connection into the home. But it's always reassuring to hear that, like if something happens at Cable, we provide that support. You've got support available to you at any time that you have any issues.
And I really enjoyed how he broke it down in really simple terms for us. And that's what I want to keep doing on the show. I want to bring on the experts
Yeah.
and have them break down the really complicated technical jargon, the things that you wouldn't necessarily learn about otherwise.
Yeah.
We bring them on the show, we break it down for you, and you'll know that you're in really good hands.
And hopefully, you just add on a little bit more knowledge every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that, I'd like to say thank you to everyone for tuning in today. And
Like and subscribe.
what happens if you like and subscribe?
You go into a draw for a.
A smartphone. We won't tell you which one, but
Maybe we'll tell you on the next episode just to make sure that you keep coming back.
we promise it's a good one, though.
But also, if you guys have any questions, you want us to cover any particular topics, just drop it down in the comments. We read them every day. And maybe we'll cover it next time.
Yep. Thank you.